So here we have a video on association, aggregation, and composition. They all describe the same idea, except there are small differences in each of the terms, right? So association is like the most general. This is the less general, and this is the very specific idea, right? So composition, how does it work? You have a class where one of its instance variables is an object of a different class. Right. But not only that, but that the instance field, who's an object of another class, can only exist as part of the class that it is an instance field of. Right. So one example would be right over here. We have a human class and a heart class. A heart cannot exist without a human. So if we make a human object as one of its instance variables, we need to make a heart object to be one of his instance variables, right? Instance fields. So that's composition. But heart cannot exist without a human. All right. It's as if we were making a heroes and monsters. Let's go back to heroes and monsters. You're making the hero class. Let's say that to make the hero, you needed to make a left arm class. You needed to make an arm object, a left arm and a right arm. And depending on how many times you're using your arm to swing a weapon, like you say you put a sword in the right weapon and a shield in the left or whatever, however many times you swing or attack or have a interaction with the monster has a direct effect on how strong that arm gets, right? Let's say that we had that level of specificity in that program. Then we would have an example of composition, because the arm cannot exist without the hero, right? All right, so here we have aggregation. Whoa, let's not click on that. So aggregation, right? And this one here is a unidirectional relationship, right? So we have here wallet and money. So wallet is a class, and as one of its instance variables, he could have money, like as one of his instance variables, right? But the idea here is that aggregation and composition are exactly alike, but money can exist separately from wallet, right? Like perhaps in this like simulation, you could have a class suitcase, and money could be a part of suitcase, right? Or you might even just have like a person who has a pocket, and that person can have money objects inside of his pocket. So it's the same idea as composition, except that the classes can exist separately. Okay, and then we have association, which means any two objects are related, right? Meaning that one class can have a set of other class objects as its instance fields, right? Or maybe another class can have the first class's set objects of the first set. The first class's set objects. The second object can have instances of the first object, the first class, as instance fields. Or let's see. Yeah, so the relationship could be one-to-one, one-to-many, or many-to-one, right? And it joins two entirely separate entities. So that is association, aggregation, and composition. Hopefully we won't need to know this.